understand in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides, and it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Barnes. On the tape. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Oh, got a piece of it. Misses the layup. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Barnes following the score by Minnesota. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. An easy 2 on the layup.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Hits the trifecta. Edwards has got 9.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Vassell can't get it to go.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
3-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 13 points in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Fox. Got a hand on it. Here's Edwards. He's got 13. No coverage that time.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Fox. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota leading by 10. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. 3-pointer, Fox. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Edwards against Fox. Fade away. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Edwards got 19 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Paul. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
For three, knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 24 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Naz Reid, Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Minot in at the power forward. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Reed's got his first basket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Here's Fox, following the score by Minnesota. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Paul. Oh, and Reed with a block. Pass to Minot. Soft touch off the glass. Minot's got 4 points this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Minnesota calls time here. For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 33.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Here's Fox. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. High arcing shot. Good. Fox has got 7.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Back to Fox. Puts it up from the high post. Again, the miss by Fox.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards got 38 points.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Edwards. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Edwards has got 40 points.
Good defense, but even better offense from Edwards, basically refusing to be denied.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Count it.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Stolen by Conley. And he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Edwards. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft. So far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the break. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Back to Vassell. The 3. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he cranks it down. Right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Vassell, and Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Here's Randall, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good from Conley.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Three-pointer, Fox. McDaniels with the rebound. And Minnesota calls time here. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Clark against Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Reed. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Castle. And it's rejected. DiVincenzo with it. Fox picks him up. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Here's Barnes. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barnes has got 6 points. Minnesota has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Lets a floater go, and he gets that one.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Garza. Back to Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Minnesota with the ball. The 3, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Here's Fox. He's got 12. It's stolen away. Here's Garza. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Garza in at the center position.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Fires the 3. Garza grabs the board. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Paul passes to Sohan. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a look.
And they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach's challenge. Some question to whether the ball was on the way down.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending,
the play is under video review under NBA rules.
Evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It's when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Let's find out the news on Jaden McDaniels. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Fox. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Garza's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The shot by Sohan, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5. Oh!
Wow! Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Here's Champagny. He's off on that one. Good D by Clark. Here's Edwards. Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Fox against DiVincenzo. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Fox against DiVincenzo. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Deflects the pass. Oh, Fox with a steal. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Vassell in for Champagny. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Clark. To the middle. It's tipped. Oh, Fox with a steal. It's Barnes on the wing. Ingles defending. Barnes passes to Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score said.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Edwards against Vassell. With the floater. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And Edwards. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now.
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
San Antonio ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to Vassell from downtown. Pure from 3-point range.
One positive takeaway, At least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.